Welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the 2025 NBA playoff day 7. Where yesterday, there were 3 games played in the NBA playoffs game 7, day 7. Sorry, where there were 2 games in the Eastern Conference. Where in the game 3, the Orlando Magic took advantage to playing home and defeated the Boston Celtics 95 to 93. And now the Magic won his first game of the series. And in the second game in the Eastern Conference, the Milwaukee Bucks took advantage of playing home. They defeated the Indiana Pacers 117 to 101, and now they got the first victory in the series. And in the Western Conference, in the game 3, the Minnesota Timberwolves received my favorite team, Los Angeles Lakers, and unfortunately, the Timberwolves won the game 116 to 104. And with this victory, the Timberwolves took a 2-1 lead in the series. So let's talk about a little more about each game. Let's start with the first game: Orlando Magic 95, Boston Celtics 93. About this game, I thought remember that I told yesterday that this was a must to win this game for the Magic to avoid to be 0-3 in the series and be eliminated. The Magic took advantage to playing home. They play a very good basketball, but I think that the Celtics relaxed this basketball because in the first half they were leading the game in the halftime 59 to 49, sorry. And I thought that in that moment the Celtics had the lead of the game. I thought that they were going to handle this lead and they're going to win this game. But in the second half, especially in the third quarter, the Celtics play a very good bad basketball, sorry, where they only scored 11 points. The Magic scored 24 points. The Orlando Magic took the lead of the game, and in the end of the third quarter, the Magic were leading the game by 3-point difference, 73 by 70. And in the fourth quarter, it was a very great game because the difference was always between 2 to 3 to 5 point difference, where the Magic were only leading the game, and it was very close the game, because in the end the Magic won the game in the last second of the game, where the Celtics got the opportunity to minimum tie the game, but they only had in the game 0.3 seconds. It was impossible to tie the game, and in the end the Magic won the game 95 with 93. With this victory, now the Magic won his first game of the series, and the Celtics are leading the series 2-1. About the best player in this game were Franz Wagner with 32 points, and the second best scorer was Paolo Banchero with 29 points, and the third best player was Wendell Carter with a double-double with 10 points and 12 rebounds. In the second game of the day and in the Eastern Conference, the Milwaukee Bucks defeated the Indiana Pacers 117 to 101. Remember that the Pacers won the game 1, sorry, and 2, where they were leading the game before this game 2-0, and it was a must to win this game for the Bucks, where if not, they were going to fall in a 0-3 in the series, and the most probably they're going to be eliminated and swept. But not in this game. The Bucks took advantage to playing home with his fans, and for that, because they improved his basketball level and they won this game. The game, like the same that happened between the Magic against Celtics game. The first half was very close, where in the halftime the game was the Bucks were trailing, 47 to 57 by 10-point difference. In that moment, I thought the same that in the Magic against Celtics game, where I thought that the Pacers were going to win this game because they were playing a very great basketball. And I thought that they were going to handle that, because the Pacers in the first 2 games and in the first half in the game 3 were playing better basketball the Bucks. But in the second half, it happened the same for the Bulls that it happened with the Magic, where the Bucks played better in the second half, where they outplay and outscore the Pacers. Where the big difference that it happened in the Magic against Celtics game, it was the third quarter, where in the third quarter the Bucks won the game. They scored 39 points. They only allowed 18 points. They won that quarter by 19-point difference. They took the lead of the game, and they handled, where in the end of the third quarter the Bucks were leading the game 86 to 75. They were leading by 11 point difference, and in the rest of the game in the fourth quarter, it was the Bucks handled the lead. It was impossible for the Pacers to reduce that gap, and in the end, the Bucks won the game 117 to 101. With this victory, the Bucks won its first game of the series. And now the Pacers are leading the series 2-1. About the best player in this game were Giannis Antetokounmpo with 37 points and 12 rebounds and double-double. The other great player that was Gary Trent Jr. with 37 points. And in the last game of the day, in the Western Conference, my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers, traveled to Minnesota, and the Minnesota Timberwolves 104 to 116. Remember that before this game, the series was tied 1-1, where the Timberwolves won the first game and the Lakers won the second game. About this game, you can see the score. They say, oh, the Minnesota Timberwolves were the best team than the Lakers, and they have an easy game, but not. It was the other case where the game was very close. I'm not gonna lie. Where in the halftime, the Lakers were leading the game 58-54. The game was very close. Where I think that the Lakers didn't play a very bad basketball. They play a great basketball in the first half, but in the second half, the Timberwolves improved. They made some adjustment, and the Lakers couldn't. And in the end, the Timberwolves won this game. The game was very close. Sorry, where we less than 3 minutes. Sorry, with less than 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. The game was tied 102 to 103, but in that last minutes of the game, the Timberwolves outplayed and outscored the Lakers, and the Lakers couldn't compete against the Timberwolves. Where in the last 4 minutes of the game, the Lakers only scored 1 point. They look like very tired because this series has been very physical. The Lakers couldn't compete against the Timberwolves, and in the end, the Lakers lost the game 104 to 116. With this loss, the Timberwolves took a 2-1 lead in the series, and now the Lakers are in trouble because the game 4 will be tomorrow in Minnesota, and the most probably that the Lakers are going to lose that game. I'm not going to lie. So the Lakers are in trouble, and I think that maybe the Lakers could be eliminated, and this will be a very disaster. And the best game in the winning team, in the winner team, were Jaden McDaniels with 30 points. The second best scorer was Anthony Edwards with 29 points, and the third best was Julius Randle with 22 points. So what's next? Today we'll have 4 games. Where today in the first game in less than 1 hour, the game 3 in the Eastern Conference, the Miami Heat will receive the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Miami, Florida, and 30 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that the Caps are leading this series 2-0, where they won the both game in Cleveland. So I think that the Miami Heat will take advantage to playing home. I think that the Heat are going to win this game by 3 or more point difference, and they will win the first game of the series. In the second game, in the Western Conference, this will be a game 4. A game 4. The Memphis Grizzlies will receive the Oklahoma City Thunder and Memphis, Tennessee, and 15:30 Eastern time. Remember that the Thunders have won the first 3 games. The 2 games in Oklahoma City, where they didn't have any problem, and the last game, the game 3, and Memphis. In that game, in the game 3, it was very a weird situation because the Grizzlies were leading by 29 point difference in the halftime. In the halftime, and the Grizzlies were having a very easy game. But what happened before the halftime in the second quarter? Jay Moran, the Grizzlies star, got injured. Because some high injury. He didn't return to the game, and the Thunder took advantage of that. They outplayed and outscored the Grizzlies in the second half, and they took advantage of the Jay Moran absence, and the Thunder won that game. Now the Thunder are leading the game 3-0, and they want to win this game to finish the series. So I think that because the Jay Moran is not going to play this game, because the Grizzlies are a very bad team, the Thunder won't have any problem and will win this game by more than 7 point difference, and they will win and will sweep the series. And in the second game of the day in the Western Conference, in the game 4, the Los Angeles Clippers will receive the Denver Nuggets and Inglewood, California, and 18 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that the Clippers are leading this series 2-1, where the the Denver won the game 1 and the Clippers won the game 2 and 3. So this is a most victory for the Nuggets, because if not, they're gonna to fall 1-3. So I think that the Nuggets are gonna to make some adjustment. I think that the Nuggets will win and will need to win this game. So I think that the Nuggets are going to win this game by more than 2 point difference, and they were going to tie the series. And in the last game of the day, in the Western Conference, in the game 3, the Golden State Warriors are going to receive the Houston Rockets in San Francisco, California, at 20:30 Eastern Time. Remember that this series is tied 1-1, where the Warriors won the first game and the Rockets won the game 2. Remember that in the game 2, in the first quarter, Jimmy Butler had some injuries. He felt very bad in the pain, and he didn't return to the game. So the Rockets took advantage of that, and they won the game. I don't know if Jimmy Butler is going to be ready for this game. I think that he's not going to be ready. So if Jimmy Butler is not going to play this game, I think that the Rockets are going to take advantage of that. So I think because Jimmy Butler is not going to play, I think that the Rockets are going to win this game by more than 5 point difference, and the Rockets are going to take the lead of the series. So in this video, I talk about what happened yesterday in the NBA playoffs, day 7, where the Magic, Bucks, and Timberwolves won their games. The Celtics, Pacers, and Timberwolves are leading their series 2-1 respectively. And today we'll have 4 games. We'll have 2 games in the 2 games of the game 3 between the Knicks and the Cavaliers, where I think that the Knicks are going to win that game, and the Warriors against the Rockets, where I think that the Rockets are going to win that game, and 2 game 4s, where the Grizzlies against the Thunder and the Clippers against the Nuggets. I think that the Thunder are going to defeat the Grizzlies, and the Thunder are going to win their series, and the Nuggets are going to defeat the Clippers, and they're going to tie the series 2-2. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Gibran.